The one who recites this mantra helps people around them to evolve. Okay, let's start. So, Goddess Gayatri, the one who is the giver of, you know, all the knowledge and wisdom of all the four Vedas, she is known with many names. One of the most famous name is Ved Mata Gayatri. Why? Because she is the mother of all the Vedas. So all the Vedas came from her. So that is the main reason she is known as the Ved Mata Gayatri. She is also known as Deva Mata Gayatri. Why? She is the giver of divinity. She awakens the divinity within every individual. How? By destroying the inner weaknesses, the unlying and even unsprouted samskaras. So, samskaras are the bijas and the karmas carry forward from many incarnations. So it is being said from Rig Veda that she is the one who can actually uh, uproots the deeper samskara which even haven't sprouted yet. That was very interesting, but this is what it is all about. Now she is also known as Viswamata Gayatri. Why? Because she's the one who gives the consciousness to the entire universe. So she is the pure consciousness. So now this pure consciousness, me, you, and all of us, we cannot say, oh, what is the level of purity. It is beyond our brain can actually comprehend what exactly this pure consciousness means. Our brain is not capable to understand and experience this level of consciousness. What can be the purity of this level of consciousness? Okay, so, and since she is the consciousness of the entire universe, so she is also known as Vishwamata Gayatri. So the power of mantra. Now, just to make you understand, so if you see this picture, remember, no screenshot. Also, once again, this picture, you can actually get the book, the Gayatri MAHAVIGYAN, by one of the great saint known as Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya. So this is taken from his book. So what is the power of mantra? When we say mantra, people say chant this mantra, so this certain energy will be regulated. Chant this mantra, that particular mantra, certain energy of the person will be regulated. So in the old days, people used to get mantra diksha. So many of you must have, or maybe someone in your family must have got mantra diksha. Now, what exactly this mantra diksha was in old days? In old days, the great gurus, they used to see your energy body, they used to see your chakras, they used to see the meridians, all the 72,000 meridians, and they used to say what are the blockages that is preventing this person from getting spiritually evolved. And they used to give certain mantras. After chanting this certain mantra, what used to happen? These blockages used to disintegrate, and after these blockages were disintegrated, the person was able to attain certain level of illumination. Now you have to understand, illumination is a constant process. One cannot expect illumination to happen, or the wholesome, complete illumination in one day. Illumination happens step by step. Today a person is being illuminated. Illumination means, what is avidya? Once you understand the avidya, you will understand the illumination. Avidya is one that is, avidya is something that is being created by Maya. Maya doesn't allow an individual to see the reality of life. What is the reality of life? That he is the soul. So any pain, any suffering, anything happening in his life is not real. If there is pain in the physical body is in the pain. The soul is experiencing the pain through the physical body. The physical body is bearing the karma. If there is an emotional pain through certain relationship, or the mental pain through certain thoughts and situations. So the mental body and the emotional body, the soul is experiencing that pain through mental body and emotional body. Okay, so the Maya is the person identify oneself as the body. The Maya is the person thinks that this house belongs to him. The Maya is that this particular person, child, the son, daughter, wife, belongs to them. The Maya is the person thinks this particular power, the power of having a company, power of having a political post, belongs to him. Answer is no. His body, his physical body, astral body, and mental body is not even permanent. It is temporary. Everything is temporary. So the one, that is the main reason when people say, have you heard people calling people greeting Sat Sri Akal, right? So the one, so when you say Sat, Sat means the truth, the ultimate truth, the God, and the beyond time. Akal means the one who is beyond time. So when I say I greet you, or when I say I greet the God within you, so the God, that God is beyond time. He is the ultimate truth, and everything else is a false. So all the great gurus have created the awareness that the God is there. The only truth within you is the God. That is permanent. That is beyond time. Rest, everything is temporary. So this body, the physical body, astral body, the mental body, everything is temporary. So that is what these great gurus used to do. They used to give certain mantras. So chant this mantra, and this is how your life will be less miserable, or you would be able to cope up with your challenges. Now this is very interesting that the body have 3 major meridians and 72,000 corresponding meridians, and all of these have opening in the mouth. So when you chant certain mantras, so the tongue makes the movement and also vibrate. The vibration is being created. So through the mouth, vocal cord, the energy goes through that particular meridian, that particular channel, and it goes to a certain gland which requires healing, and that heals, or that gets awakened. Sound interesting, right? This is how it is. So it says the human body has 7 power center and 72,000 glands, which all have opening in the mouth. These glands have positive or negative function as you speak. Wherever the tongue touches, in your mouth, connected gland is activated. So you see the result of the gland's function. 24 syllables of Gayatri mantra activates those glands. That generates unusual results. So Gayatri mantra, actually it awakens 24 siddhis in human being, and we will talk about that, of course. So this is where we take questions. So quick questions. Extent to sin, the getting worst. Okay, it talks about even the sanchit karma. So there are 3 karma, right? So there is sanchit, there is prarabdha, and there is agami. So it is being said through Gayatri mantra, the sanchit karma can also be neutralized. How I have no idea. Yes.
Sir, how can Gayatri Mantra help us in increasing our intellectual, political, how we can be an all-round leader?
Okay. If I have understood your question correctly, how can we enhance the intelligence and individual that person can lead people properly, right? Is that your question? In a way, right? So what I believe, Gayatri mantra, it awakens the 5 level of intellect. So that is dhi, remember the dhi, then the Medha, the Prajna, and then Dhriti and Smriti. So Dhi, it will come in the later part of the class. Dhi is the spiritual heart where an individual receives the information. Okay. Then comes the Medha, that is higher intelligence. Then comes the Prajna, that is higher awareness. Then there is Dhriti, that is higher will. And then Smriti, that is the memory. Okay. So that's how it is.
Yeah, this is Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep.
My question is, I have heard so many people in Brahmana, this thing, they are never initiate this Gayatri mantra to any of the women. Is there any
True.
specific reason for that? What is
Yes,
the
yes,
reason?
yes, very true. Gayatri mantra, no, not everyone can be initiated into Gayatri mantra. The question, I hope everyone understood, right? So, Gayatri mantra, through Gayatri mantra, people cannot be initiated. Only a God realized person, like great gurus, they can choose that one should be initiated uh, into Gayatri mantra or not. Whether they and not everyone can be initiated, because when an individual's chakras, meridians are not ready to handle the energy of Gayatri mantra, it will be like giving someone an atomic bomb in their hand and asking them to try it. So that will be very dangerous. Okay, answer is
There is a question. Can this mantra
the last one is
be
answer is
chanted
no.
by women and during menstrual
Answer,
cycles and all?
yes, it can be chanted by anyone. There is no restriction. They say there is no restriction at all. Kindly note that there is a question that can it be chanted by a woman. In, I don't know how this came into the light, that I have heard it many times, but the answer is anyone can chant it. Anyone. This mantra is for the soul. The soul that is occupying a male body in this incarnation, it's not necessary the same soul will occupy the male body in the next incarnation also. It is possible the same soul will occupy the female body in the next incarnation. So any mantra works on the body and the other aspect of life, but also the purpose of any mantra is to help a person to follow the right path, to do the right thing, and to purify and to remove the blockages that that prevents an individual to see the right thing. Okay?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. When we chant the God, normally we do the Ganesh mantra first, and then the Gayatri mantra. So is it that we do Gayatri mantra directly in the morning, or we have to do the Ganesh first?
Okay, you can do one thing. Ganesh Gayatri, you can directly do Ganesh Gayatri mantra and then Gayatri mantra. So there is Ganesh Gayatri mantra also. So you chant Om Ekdantai Vidmahe Vakratundai Dhimahe Tanno Buddhi Prachodayat. So this actually, Ganesh Gayatri mantra actually helps an individual. So instead of directly chanting a normal Ganesh mantra, you can chant Ganesh Gayatri mantra to remove the mental blockages that prevent to see the solution of your challenge. Remember, Lord Ganesha is known as the destroyer of the inner blockages that prevent a person to achieve success, right?
Yes.
So when you chant Ganesh Gayatri, it actually helps to remove all the inner blockages, and it helps you to see the right ideas or understand the right situation, so that you can come up with greater idea and you can work through that idea. And Gayatri mantra will actually give you inner strength also. In the later part of the session itself, you will be amazed to know that how Gayatri mantra itself can fulfill three yogas: bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, and karma yoga. So Gayatri mantra will force an individual to do the right thing. sometime person doesn't want to do this. Remember, sometime right thing is not the easy thing. Sometimes what looks easy is not right thing, right? So
Yeah.
you have to understand.
So the
So
Ganesh Gayatri come first and then Gayatri mantra.
right,
Okay.
that's how it goes. Thank you.
And then also in the you say afternoon, what is the time in the afternoon to chant?
Basically the sun is about to set, that is the right time. So sun
Okay.
is setting,
Yeah.
this is the time the sun is setting, you can sit and you can chant.
Yeah.
But
No, you
remember,
say
always before you chant, you always pray to your spiritual teacher for the guidance and protection.
okay. I understand. Okay. Sunrise, that is one in the morning. Then sunset, that is the
Yes.
but afternoon. So you said 3 times.
Yes,
I mean 3 times afternoon.
afternoon would be very overwhelming. So ideally, people do not chant in afternoon. But however, as per the Rig Veda, it is also says in afternoon one can chant Gayatri Mantra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also like these days with all this virus and all, there's many people that worried about losing their job. Is it any time they can do the mantra? Any special that you
Of
can
course,
recommend?
Gayatri Mantra. Very good question. Gayatri
Yeah.
Mantra is a mantra that helps a person to take right decision, that helps a
Okay.
person to understand the situation. Remember, right understanding and right knowledge is very necessary for the right action. If one
Yes.
doesn't have the right understanding and right knowledge, one cannot take right action, right? So
Yeah.
Gayatri Mantra helps a person to understand things properly, okay,
Yeah.
and it helps a person to take the right action. Remember, Gayatri Mantra, the one who chants the Gayatri Mantra regularly, the person itself slowly and gradually, his or her life will come into the order, proper order, also known as he will tune in to automatically into a sattvic life. What is sattvic life? Sattvic life simply means a life which is in proper order,
Yeah.
no chaos at all. Everything is in a particular order. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
most welcome. Now, last question that I see on the screen is: should we chant loudly? So this would be the last question at the moment. Should we chant loudly? Please note there are three to four level of chanting of a mantra. So as per the Veda, it says the first one is Vaikhari. The first one is Vaikhari. Then next is Madhyama, then Pashyanti, and then Adi. So there are four. So Vaikhari means you are loud. Okay, you are loud. You say it loudly. Second is, but you do not do it with Gayatri mantra. Gayatri mantra 3 times, more than enough. Any other mantra, you do it Vaikhari, then you do Madhyama means then you slow down your tone, but the scale of the tone is higher than the previous one. So those who play certain music, they know there is a scale. So first you do verbally and little loud, okay? Then slow, the voice is slow, the tone, but the pitch, that scale is little higher. So it's going from below to above. And then comes the Pashyanti. You whisper, that is the third one. And the fourth one is Adi. In your mind, with every breath. Now, three chants. When you say three chants, what is the rule of chant? You speak it, you listen to it. So you are the speaker and you are the listener. Remember? So you have to chant the mantra and you have to listen the mantra also. So every syllable that comes out of your mouth, you must be the listener. So your entire focus would be on speaking and listening both.